All right, on the ropes out here at Oxon Boxing with Coach Darrell. Real quick, Coach Darrell, we got the event coming up for Jamal on Friday, next Friday at Rosecroft. The event signing for him, and how proud of you all his accomplishments so far?
Man, it went fast, I ain't gonna lie. I'm proud of him, man. It's just like, I mean, it ain't hit me yet still. Me and him was talking yesterday when we went out for his birthday. Still ain't hit us yet, like, you know what I'm saying? Just amazing, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just overwhelmed, you know what I'm saying?
You know, it's crazy, Coach. I had a chance to talk with Coach Lamont Roach over at Team of No Excuse, and he brung you up, talking about how proud he was of what you did in such a short period of time with your program, coming from the football field over to boxing, and seeing what you're doing with Jamal, man. And for him to see when Jamal had won over there at the World, the first thing he did was thank Coach Darrell and Oxon Hill Boxing, man. He said,
yeah, man, like that boy homegrown, man. He know what time it is. He know who got his back. He know who got his best interest, and he know who put that work in with him. A lot of long days up the highways, South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, Missouri, like over and over, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like the grind that we put in, man. Like, he deserved everything he get. I deserve everything I get. Like I said, nobody gave us nothing. And Lamont and them, they seen it from outside looking in. So they really can tell you more, because I'm on the ground doing it. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, I'm overwhelmed. I'm good, man. It's like your football player won a Heisman and he about to get drafted to the first round draft pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, he going out there to the Nationals to help me coach. You know what I'm saying?
We actually just talked about that. He said he finally get a chance to chill. I said, now, you know how you feel, being on that side, helping with you, with the kids, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jamal be an Olympic coach one day. You know what I'm saying? Olympic coach. And the best is yet to come with him. Like, and all the connections he's about to get in Europe and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Even by him just winning, I got a phone call from Canada. Olympian from Canada coming down to work out with us and fight on the Shakur Stevenson showcase that I'm matchmaking for and everything. He's going to train with us, and then he's going to go up there with us and fight on the card on December the 18th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know, I was reminded by Coach Lamont and several coaches I've been talking to in the area about this, man. Not only are you coaches, man, you're mentors of young men. You got to wear many a hats besides the coach hat.
Shit, man. Like I said, I can write a book on like just life stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm damn near I raise these kids, man. I spend just as much time as with them as their parents with them on half of that time, and maintaining my whole family. Shout out to my wife and my mother-in-law. This boxing program would not be where it's at if they didn't help me out with the kids so much.
You know, speaking on that, Coach, that's very important, man, because like you said, you taking time away from your family to be mentors and fathers and counselors to kids, man. And like you said, to have your wife be that support and backing, because you going a lot.
Yeah,
and people got to understand that.
And then like, even like my daughter, you know, she's one of the top volleyball players in this area. Even just my whole boxing team showing up to her game, that meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And my boxing team does support my family. Like, if I'm training one day and I need to take Peyton to an AU practice in Greenbelt, one of my parents will take him for me and do that. It's like vice versa. They got my back all the way, far as not even just with boxing, just everything. You know,
so it definitely takes a village.
It takes a village. This team, it's more than a team. It's a family. It's built. It's built off that relationship like that we have, and boxing just the first thought of it. And we just grow together, man, and help each other out. That's all you ask for.
How important is it for black men to be leading other black men?
Shit, it's very important. You know what I'm saying? It's very important, and it's guiding them in the right way. Like that long time ago when me and you was talking, it was like, why is these dudes hating on our club and our fighters? I'm teaching them the right things to do. I'm not teaching them how to sell drugs, not teaching them how to be bad people, which they not. So, and God knows your heart, and He'll continue to bless you when other people see different things. People don't even like you and don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? And once they get to know you, they be like, damn, you ain't like that. Like, nah, I'm not like that. I'm a family, God first, family second, and my team. You know what I'm saying?
You know, speaking on that, Coach Darrell, you remember the meeting we had up here a couple of months ago when you were trying to bring everybody together. What was the result of that?
The results was it was like the old regime didn't want to transfer over to the new generation. They don't want to let nothing go as far as being organized, you know, and it had a lot to do with money. That, you know, people in that 401k, that's the big issue. I mean, not the 401k, that nonprofit.
Nonprofit, the 501c.
Yeah, so it's like, now the kids going to the Nationals, they ain't got no money. Our LBC ain't giving them nothing.
Wow.
Nothing. Look how many national champions we have here. They ain't giving us nothing. They didn't throw one fundraiser show, nothing. That's what the whole point was, the meeting. By then, that meeting was 6 months ago. By then, we could have reached out to Verizon, IBM to donate 5,000. That was the whole
Under Armour.
Armour.
Yeah.
We could have been. We had all the people that wanted to do them things, but these people are so caught up on who's the president, who's this, who's that. Nobody cares. At the end of the day, it's about the fighters. So it's like, and then you in the trenches out there at the Nationals. Majority of these people don't even go to the Nationals. You know? They so concerned about their way. It ain't about their way no more. But one thing I did say, that I will be moving on with or without them, and I'm just taking everybody with me. They can have the LBC. They can have the nonprofit. It's already gonna get formed with the DMV Elite, and then going into 2022, I will be taking care of all the top fighters in our area. We doing our first showcase in February, a Saturday and a Sunday fight card at the Showplace Arena in Upper Marlboro. Like, I'm going to change things on behalf of the fighters, because I got the coaches and I got everybody under my wing. It's just, like I said, our LBC, the president, they're not doing anything. So why do you even want this spot? That was the whole key word in the meeting when I told them, why do you want to do this? They couldn't give me an answer. I know why I want to do it. We want to raise money, get these kids free rooms and free flights and stuff like that. But when the money involved, you already know what it is. So I'm moving on with or without him. Me, Mr. Lawson, forming the DMV Elite, and just going on with something new and going into 2022. You know what I'm saying? And then proof's in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? Gold medalists. You know, people always gonna follow the winners, and when you do right, you know.
Yeah. Now going back to with the All-Mac boxing, will that criteria change? Because you remember at one point in time you were saying you got to get to a certain point where you just can't keep doing, not fighting the elite. I'll say it like that. To be respectful, I'll say not fighting the elite.
You gotta fight good fighters to be known. Like, if you want that criteria, yeah, we're gonna keep the DMV Elite thing going on and everything. Reward these kids. Then again, our LBC hasn't done nothing for our kids. You know, they never did, unless I did it or stepped up to do it and stuff like that. Like, I don't want control of everything.
Now,
you know?
now when it comes to boxing in the area, how does USA Boxing play a part when it comes to that also as well? Or they don't?
They do play a big part of it, because they see we going to the Nationals and with no funding. Texas got funding, California got funding. They give us nothing, not $1. Like, that's terrible. And we got a 501c. What that tells you? If you trying to step up and do something and they trying to tell you, no, you can't do nothing, but you're not doing nothing, so won't you just let us take it over? You know, just pass the torch, the next generation. Why you think I'm coaching my fighters to be coaches too? Because sooner or later they're gonna be coaches and everything.
Can I ask you a question? Because you see it in other sports where, like, for example, the NCAAs in football, where you might see the majority of athletes are black, but when it comes to leadership at the top, who's making the decisions, you don't see us at the table. Do you find that also in boxing as well?
I mean, the Nationals, I mean, you can look around and can see, and you can look at the team. But it's like this, who wants to do it though? If they right there, and that's the people who want to do it. If you want to do it,
Step
try
up.
to step up and do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having a meeting with them when I go down there. I don't want to be a talent evaluator. I don't want to be a coach. You know what I'm saying? I want to say, oh yeah, this kid right here, 13 years old, we got to keep our eye on him. We can breed him in-house. You know what I'm saying? Just within the national. Because right now, all that they care about is the youth and the elite division. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I want to go back to a conversation that Andre Ward talked about with the USA Boxing and how they don't invite the alumni to come back to really speak to the next generation.
I mean, they don't.
There's a disconnect, he said.
I mean, yeah, why wouldn't they invite it? Then again, who's going to step in there to say, hey, let's invite these guys back now and stuff like that? That's why I'm going to speak my voice. Let's bring the Andre Wards back. All these other dudes, like, let them be involved in some kind of form and fashion of it. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, we'll get our answer sooner or later. We'll get our answer with that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just all about who want to step up and do it, though.
Yeah, I'm quite sure a lot of people going to talk about this. The way you talking from the heart right there, being straight up about it, there could probably be a lot of conversations behind this right there.
Like I said, I'm with it. Like, I'm with everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my fighter won. I ain't getting no email from them saying, good job. Like,
really?
All them up, I ain't getting nothing.
Nothing?
Get nothing. Get no email from my LBC, USA Boxing. I mean, of course, my relationships with certain people on that staff, they've reached out to me and stuff like that. But like far as
and I think that's what Andre Ward is talking about, the disconnect. He's talking about that disconnect.
Like, that fighter just didn't walk up. All these coaches talk. Like, fighters just don't walk up there being good. You know. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta show the gym and that club a little bit, and that coaching staff a little bit more respect. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Andre Ward, he made a definitely point about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody turning pro at 16, 17, and you know what I'm saying? They want to keep that crop going. I mean, look at all them people Jamal was fighting, 28 years old, 27. They've been amateur for a long time. Then they got somebody 19 coming right behind him that's gonna stay that long. Why the USA can't do it? You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. So
now you have you part of the matchmaking with the showcase that Shakur Stevenson is putting on.
Yeah.
So basically, is he pretty much getting into the promotion game right now?
No, it's like we doing a yearly thing with him. Like me and him and his coach, Will Moses, to bring something back up New Jersey, mainly the East Coast, like a Shakur Stevenson showcase. Every year there's going to be a Shakur Stevenson showcase at the Showboat Casino up there. You know,
and that's to showcase the top young talent?
Yeah, top young talent and everything. Like, I got a call from a guy from Houston. He wanted to get on the card with his 5 fights, and I said, you got to fight somebody. And he was like, well, I'm still novice. I don't care. Like, if you want to get on this card, you're going to have to fight somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that go back to what you told me when I got into this. You said, what's the point of going people jams if they ain't doing nothing? Like, do we have a motivation, a reason to go there? Are they fighters in the top 10? What are they doing?
What are they doing? Like, who's ranked in there? Who's in the mix? And like, I go back and I tell you a long time ago, like, I can tell you who the top people is, who the top coaches is, so you won't even waste your time and stuff like that. Some people don't even want to go past, they think Gaithersburg fought. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I've been to Utah 3 times. And Florida, I've been all over this country.
Wyoming, I mean with Wyoming, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like people like, I don't know. Then again, going back to say who want to do it. I wanted to go to take my team to Wyoming. I want to get these fights. I want Jamal to, you know, I'm reaching out to Boots. I'm taking Jamal up there to get some work with Boots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do these things. Who wants to do these things? If you just gonna sit back.
Yeah, you always put Jamal in that position. You put him in with dog.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, everybody who was in that whole camp before, he was ready when he left here.
Yeah.
He was already prepared. Like, you know what I'm saying? From all top pros and everything. Like, mentally, he was ready. So it's like, yeah.
You know, with that being said, how important is loyalty when it comes to the fighter coach? Because it's a dog-eat-dog world, man, when it comes to this.
Of course, man. Of course it's important, man. Especially if you put in all your hard work, man. It ain't even mainly about the fight. It's like, You can be training somebody, then all of a sudden, a goddamn uncle will come out of nowhere. Not just, I ain't saying my gym, I'm just saying just
anybody,
just come out of nowhere. Now he wants a voice. But he never cared about this kid. You get what I'm saying? What was he at? 8, 9, and 10, 11. Or like, look at all the fathers that pop out of boxing, like, with different gyms. As soon as that kid get real good, now all of a sudden, that's your son.
I want to be the coach.
That's my son. As soon as his ass lose and he fall out, he fades away. You know what I'm saying? That's why coaches stay grounded and we always moving forward. We got our pipeline. Sooner or later, he already gonna be the face of USA. He already face of USA boxing. Now the other pipeline gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like if these dudes ain't really doing nothing, you know who doing something. So all this stuff that he's doing, we gonna have majority, me, no excuse, triple that. Like, we gonna have majority of the kids. So that's gonna be the next group. And it's gonna be a rotational thing. And they sitting back, oh wow, we can't be a part of that. Y'all fight somebody. You gotta
You always say
there.
that, fight somebody.
You gotta fight somebody. Like anybody calling me to get on the Shakur jump, you don't wanna fight nobody, don't call me. You're not getting on it. We're not giving you a WBC, IBO, WBA belt for nothing. If you want, just like you wanna fight Canelo, I like them belts he got, all right, fight him. If you want them belts, the type of people you gotta fight. Ain't nobody giving you nothing. You know, especially when you're 20 years old, 23, you gotta fight somebody.
Man, this ain't no participation.
Hell no. I tell them all the time, like, 23, 31, 32, bet. You wanna fight Jamal? That's the only way you gonna get on the card. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want you.
Oh, I gotta ask you about this because going back a little bit, you got another young man in the gym who just started coming off the football field. How is he gonna be like?
Oh, he gonna be good.
I hear he gonna be a dog. I heard he gonna be a dog.
Oh yeah, right. We taking him to the national with 0 fights.
Say that again?
I'm taking him to the national with 0 fights.
Wow.
Nehemiah did it. 0 fights, won it.
I didn't realize Jeremiah did it with 0 fights also. Damn.
0 fights. Like I said, I know if you good or you sorry. I can prepare you to get ready who you ready for and be in his ear, motivate him and get under the lights. You know what I'm saying?
What's the percentage you think of football players you think could be good if they transition over to boxing from our area?
In our area, shit, you give me like 50 of them, right? Shit, I guarantee at least 10 of them can be top fighters. At least 10 of them.
Oh wow.
Just something in the water. Just cause, you know what I'm saying? And genetic genes, all that, you know what I'm saying?
Now, have you tried establishing relationships like with Under Armour in that area since they are in that area to talk about different things like that?
I ain't even start off that. Just be linking up with DMV Elite and Mike Lawson forming that whole thing. Therefore, I can focus on coaching and building, and I can let them handle.
Oh, that's right.
That
Yeah. Good people. Yeah,
with
the DMV Elite.
I focus on my fighters, and I don't get into all that. I talk to the media like.
So you know your lane.
I know my lane because, like I said, I got my family. I got the gym. I don't try to put too many hats on, then I forget what's my foundation, what I'm good at. You know, I'm not a GM. I'm not this.
Do you think coaches make a lot of mistakes doing that, trying to wear all the hats?
Yeah, because they're going to stress themselves out. They're going to get burned out. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like with all my coaches, like, man, can I come coach with you? Your coach ain't never boxed, but every time I need this coach, they there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right there for me, and they going to get better as coaches. You know what I'm saying? Then I can take that green coach and you can go get a world champion, ex-world champion coach. I guarantee you my coach fighters, our fighters, and I put my coach in the corner, I bet you they'd beat them. Oh, and all that world champion stuff will go out the window, or whatever you did back in the day don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's all about putting that work in. You know what I'm saying? And stop focusing on stuff like that. While you worried about what we did as fighters, we training. You know what I'm saying? If you keep talking to your fighter, telling them, yeah, I was an ex-world champion, I was this, I was that, you taking away from them. And by then, we done got 20 rounds, this, that, then coming in, telling our fighters, we not saying go win, we telling them to stop your ass. Mm-hmm. That's a difference. Man, go stop him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop him. You know what I'm saying? It's not arrogant and cocky, we just put in that work, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I appreciate your time as always, Coach, and your open and honesty, man. I know it's going to be some talks about after this. They see this.
I don't care. Shit. I don't put nothing in my pocket.
I appreciate your time as always. On the ropes, we out.